Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We are coming from from Chicago, Chi-Town, the Windy City. CM Punk. What will happen when the best in the world makes his return? His must-see return to the Red Brand. What does CM Punk have in store coming up? And CM Punk has, I guess, millions of reasons to come. You won't believe what CM Punk had to say. CM Punk back. You won't believe who he targeted throughout his promo, even Drew McIntyre and more coming up. Also, too, we talk about this. The American Nightmare, the number one contender for the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship, will kick off Raw. What does Cody Rhodes got something to talk about? We talk about what's going on with Cody Rhodes and why this right here at the end right here had happened to Cody throughout. We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, we talk about main event Jey Uso looks to reverse the outcome of his previous match with Shinsuke Nakamura. Main event Jey Uso looks to get revenge on Shinsuke Nakamura coming up in the main event of Raw. Plus, the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn takes on Big Bad Bronson Reed in a matchup as well. Also, too, Ivy Nile takes on Candice LeRae, and Ricochet takes on JD Madonna. All this and more when the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. And it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show for the Raw Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, we got a lot to get to. We ain't gonna waste no time whatsoever. We're gonna kick things off with this man right here, the great one, the People's Champion, The Rock. The Rock made a rare special appearance. The Rock, the final boss, like he likes to call himself, the final boss. Cody Rhodes was in the ring. The American Nightmare, the number one contender for the Undisputed Championship. Cody, looking forward to make night one of WrestleMania Saturday, teaming up with world champion Seth Rollins to take on The Rock, the final boss, and the Undisputed Champion. And then at night two, Cody will challenge Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship at night two. But Cody got confronted in quick confrontation. Cody Rhodes was talking about his upcoming WrestleMania match until he heard the music of the final boss. The final boss, indeed, the great one, The Rock, appeared on Raw. The Rock has appeared on Raw. Rock hasn't been on Raw since the first of the month, on day one. The Rock made a rare special appearance. One thing about The Rock, when The Rock shows up on town, everyone stands back and take a listen. That's one thing about Rock. Rock didn't have to say as much. Rock came out there and told Cody that he has a message for Cody Rhodes, and that message came short and sweet. And Rock knows a thing or two about making short and sweet come true. The Rock whispered something in Cody's ear. Cody Rhodes was taken aback, and I was thinking to myself like, Cody, why are you taking it back to The Rock? The Rock had something to say, and The Rock did not hold back one bit. One thing about The Rock gonna make sure he leaves an impression, and he kind of did on Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes did not see that coming. Cody was talking all that smack, and Cody didn't realize that The Rock might have his number. The Rock said something from behind that many people did not expect. They went down and stuff. I think Cody Rhodes kind of didn't expect The Rock to do what he needed to do. But The Rock left out many people wondering, what did The Rock say to Cody and stuff? To have Cody a little bit shaken befuddled and like, what's going on? We don't know, but we know that what's her name? Um, the interviewer wanted to know from Cody himself, Cody, what was going on with that? Cody Rhodes could not give an answer and stuff. Cody Rhodes looking shell shocked. Who can blame him? When you're shell shocked like that, you kind of know something and you kind of feel something going on there. I think Cody kind of was taken aback, and I don't know. Cody Rhodes kind of got to realize, like, hey, uh, he was taken aback. I say that Cody Rhodes probably needs to figure out what his next move is going to be because I don't know what to say. Cody Rhodes was kind of speechless, and I don't know. Heading toward WrestleMania, we're only 2 weeks away from Mania and stuff, and I think Cody's going to have to get a little bit more stronger to that, and we'll see later on in the show what The Rock right here kind of did to Cody at the end. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, it was more confrontation during that night. CM Punk made his return back to Raw. CM Punk returning back to the Red Brand after making that announcement that he will no longer be a part of the WrestleMania. Well, things can change, and CM Punk made the change. He came out there to his hometown crowd. CM Punk bashed everyone, including Mr. former executive Mr. McMahon, Tony Khan, Seth Rollins, the world champion, Drew McIntyre, until CM Punk heard the music of Drew McIntyre and told Drew to come on out. Drew came on out there. Indeed. Drew McIntyre, I kind of like his promo. I think Drew might be the next world heavyweight champion by far, by means and stuff, if Drew plays his cards right. Drew taking a ton out of CM Punk with the pipe bomb situation. CM Punk saying that he may not be able to host WrestleMania, but he damn sure can make a count. He may not be able to do this. CM Punk was just doing theatrics right then and there, trying to save count. We've been hearing reports that CM Punk may be, like I said, may be on the verge of either being the host of WrestleMania, the special guest referee, or we heard reports that he might be a commentator. Well, even Seth Rollins came out there to insult Punk. Punk didn't take too lightly to his insults and stuff. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, these three men are jockeying in position for the world title. Even CM Punk ain't even in the world title match. If he wasn't injured, I think Punk would have been in that world championship match. I don't know, Drew role would have been. I think Drew would have went against Sami Zayn or something, but thank God for Drew. Drew's saving this match, and well. But CM Punk revealed what his role is going to be at WrestleMania. CM Punk saying that he will be the special guest commentator for the World Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. So CM Punk will be commentating and trying to make them look good and make them look presentable. So we kind of know CM Punk's role at WrestleMania. That didn't stop there, as Drew McIntyre Seth Rollins decided to take a tit for tat and return the favor to Drew and curb stomp him. Gave him the curb stomp. This rivalry right there is going to be happening. So we have to wait and see. This was all over the place. So, like I said, we don't know yet, but Drew's main focus needs to be, he wants to focus on CM Punk, but I think this match right here will probably happen at SummerSlam between them two, Drew and CM Punk at SummerSlam in Cleveland. But like I said, Drew might win the world title. We'll see, but we'll see how that's going to go down eventually. So we'll see. CM Punk, the special guest commentator Plus, speaking of tag team wrestling, we know that some of these teams, DIY, Awesome Truth, and New Day, will be part of that tag team situation at WrestleMania, that ladder match and stuff. We'll see that. We saw our Truth taking down Johnny Gargano, taking him down as well, as this. It was like a free for all, getting you set and getting you ready for the tag team situation at WrestleMania. So a lot of moving parts at WrestleMania heading towards our way for this and stuff. But like I said, the tag team situation is even getting crowdier and crowdier. It was even a melee right here. All the tag team Judgment Day getting involved. The Judgment Day going to set their sights at WrestleMania. Who's going to take their championship away? So we'll see how this going to go, because this is going to be, even our Truth didn't know he was getting into the fun of until Judgment Day started attacking him. But we'll see. Well, speaking of that, Andrade was in action. Andrade was originally scheduled to meet Ivar, I meant to say, in a match. Ivar had to get pulled from his match. Ivar was suffering an undisclosed injury and stuff. So Ivar won in the match tonight. We saw that Andrade was in action against Vinci. Andrade, we can show it with Andrade and Vinci right quick. We can show it. Can we show it right quick, please? Andrade and Vinci. Yeah, let's show that right quick. Andrade and Vinci. I guess not. Guess we don't have it. We'll show Sami Zayn right quick. Sami Zayn was in action. Sami Zayn took on right here Big Bronson Reed. Sami Zayn gave Bronson Reed the fight of his life, but Sami Zayn probably gonna have to find a way. Sami Zayn getting attacked and pummeled by Big Bronson Reed. As Gunther had watched intently. Gunther and Sami Zayn will meet at WrestleMania for Gunther's Intercontinental Championship. And Sami Zayn be the one to dethrone Gunther and end his long reigning streak as Intercontinental Champion. And Big Bronson Reed came out of nowhere with that Tsunami to get the win over Sami Zayn and stuff. I think we're getting ourselves sight and stuff about that situation. We'll get to main event Jey Uso in a minute. Main event Jey Uso, main event Raw tonight. Main event Jey Uso becoming over the night sensation and stuff. But we get to this right here, the tag team situation. The Judgment Day laid out all the tag teams in the world right here, all their competitors and stuff, their threats for their tag team championships. So we'll see how that's going to go at WrestleMania, because the Judgment Day stayed tag team champions in that ladder match. That's going to have huge stakes for the tag team championships. Also, too, Ricochet, the mighty Ricochet was in action. Ricochet defeated JD Madonna in a match. Ricochet defeated Madonna in a match. JD Madonna did put all his might, but it wasn't enough. Ricochet got the win over JD Madonna. Speaking of a new attitude, a new look, Candice LeRae, with her new Mean Girl streak, took down Ivy Nile by cheating. Ivy Nile didn't see it coming, but Ivy Nile went down and deep. You know what I mean? Candice LeRae with new look and new attitude. I think Indy Hartwell a little bit shocked and disappointed, but I think eventually she'll be joining Candice sooner rather than you think. With that, Andrade won against Vinci. Andrade put Vinci down like he did. Plus, too, the women's championship. We know that Becky Lynch, the man, will be challenging Rhea Ripley for the women's championship at WrestleMania. And this match right here is that threats. Becky Lynch called out Rhea Ripley and called her every name in the book you can think of. Rhea Ripley coming out there. Rhea Ripley on her way to becoming women's champion for almost a full year. She won the championship at last year's WrestleMania against Charlotte. Rhea Ripley has been a dominant champion, but she's been a champion in a small, big fish in a small pond. She's been having a lot of challenges, including Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, and a couple of others. But you can tell right here, Becky Lynch selling her book and selling everything. Like I was telling you last week, I'm looking forward to buying Ronda Rousey's book. Ronda Rousey has more compelling story. Becky Lynch, nothing against her, but Ronda's book is going to be the top seller because Ronda wanted to sell what she was got going on with her. She had a lot going on with her. Ronda Rousey, we'll tell you a little bit during this week about what's going on with Ronda Rousey and that book, that tell-all book that Ronda's gonna reportedly gonna show. Becky Lynch trying to sell a book, but Ronda's gonna outsell her on that book. But Becky Lynch going through Becky's her accomplishment. You know who the women's champion Rhea Ripley's accomplishment, saying that Rhea has to go beneath, and we want to stay parental investors of ours. This right here, Rhea Ripley doing the stink face. I think that's what Becky Lynch was talking about. Rhea Ripley showing her, her goodies through the crowd, and Becky Lynch saying for in their attention. But Becky Lynch said, I don't have to do all that. Becky Lynch took it out on Rhea by knocking out Dominic Mysterio out, laying him out, and then a brawl ensued between these two women, Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. The feud will not end. We're going to see this match at WrestleMania. I think this will be the first match of the night at night one at WrestleMania to kick things off at WrestleMania between these two. But Rhea Ripley consoling Dirty Dominic Mysterio to see if he's okay. I think Rhea Ripley had a lot going on. So we'll see on what's going on. So Rhea Ripley getting herself ready and stuff on what's going on at WrestleMania. So we'll see as well. Speaking of that, Sami Zayn doubting himself, doesn't believe that he can beat Gunther. Chad Gable trying to tell him like you have to think it mentally rather than physically. You have to beat Gunther mentally and see what you gotta do. So Chad Gable trying to give Sami Zayn the motivational doubt, but I think Sammy's not here of it, and Sammy doesn't know. I think Sami Zayn better get himself together because he's gonna need all he can do to defeat the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, who's been on a roll as the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. And I think he doesn't plan to stop at WrestleMania. So we'll see. Speaking of that, main event Jey Uso getting himself ready, getting himself hyped. Main event Jey Uso got confronted by his WrestleMania opponent, his brother Jimmy, and Solo Sikoa, members of the Bloodline. Jimmy said no yeet, but Jay saying yeet. These two brothers will battle at WrestleMania. Where we say that this every 15 years, ever since WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania 10 was nearly 30 years ago in 1994. And then the last brother versus brother match was at WrestleMania 2025 in 2009. Now, 15 years later, this WrestleMania brother versus brother. This is going to be the third brother versus brother match. I'm looking forward to seeing this match as a brother versus brother match. Main event Jey Uso getting ready as his brother Jimmy cast doubt. But main event Jey Uso got motivation from his friend, the world champion Seth Rollins, who told him, go out there and do what you do and show the world what you can do. And main event Jey Uso did just that over Shinsuke Nakamura. Main event Jey Uso gets the win over Shinsuke Nakamura, but the brawl ensued. Cody Rhodes, world champion Seth Rollins taking down Jay and Solo, taking them two down. I think, like I said, it was just too much and stuff. The rivalry, just so much going on. so much WrestleMania stakes involved and stuff that Shinsuke Nakamura was nothing but a fill-in for the night. But the brawl ensued. It's the main event. Jey Uso won his match tonight. Shinsuke tried to go for this Shinsuke. Main event Jey, as you see right here, won. But at the end, Drew McIntyre attacked Seth Rollins, returned the receipt that happened a little bit earlier on the show. As you can recall, when Seth Rollins had that confrontation with Drew on what went down and stuff. Drew did not see it coming. And I'll tell you that right now. Drew had at the Seth Rollins had did this to Drew. Drew wanted to return the favor and get him payback and stuff. What went down and stuff. Drew doing that to main event Jey Uso on what he did. Main event Jey Uso won the match tonight, but he's not gonna forget he's got a brother versus brother match at Mania. So we'll see that coming up. Well, The Rock, the final boss. Why they just didn't have The Rock just staring around waiting patiently what The Rock was gonna do and stuff. They didn't do that, but The Rock decided to take matters in his own hand and attack Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes getting attacked by The Rock, the people's champion, the final boss, throughout the whole closing to the end of the show, what The Rock did and stuff. And The Rock decided to take matters in his own hand and beat the holy crap out of Cody Rhodes, and that's what The Rock did. The Rock showed that why he is the final boss, and what The Rock did and stuff, even to the point that Jackie Redmond had to ask The Rock what that was all about. The Rock said, "You asked Cody." I think The Rock knows that. We know that The Rock even beat the holy crap out of Cody. I don't know what was that for, but we kind of got an idea and stuff on what went down. And The Rock decided that he made that promise that he's gonna give Cody's blood to Mama Rose, and he did that, beating the holy hell out of Cody Rhodes and making him look like weak and stuff. To me, I think Cody Rhodes may have to regroup and get himself together at WrestleMania. If he doesn't, The Rock's going to take advantage, and right there, him and Roman and all of them taking advantage of what they did tonight. But The Rock sending the message that he's going to be the final boss going forward in this situation. Well, that ends the Raw Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics on Wrestling Hot Topics. We want to talk about this. Jake the Snake Roberts, the WWE Hall of Famer, who's been appearing in a lot of WrestleManias, including who remember WrestleMania 5 when he went against Andre the Giant, when Andre the Giant was afraid of snakes and stuff. So Jake the Snake has signed with AEW. But this is another picture right here of The Rock beating down bloody Cody Rhodes. I think Cody looked at weak right there. Cody's gonna have to regroup if he wants to finish his story, because I look like this. This is gonna be The Rock's WrestleMania going forward. Cody's better find a way to get some revenge on The Rock, one way or another, heading toward WrestleMania and stuff. From the final boss, The Rock. We told you about Ronda Rousey. We told you about Becky Lynch gonna have a book. Ronda Rousey said that she suffered a concussion during her time with WWE when the Elimination Chamber. That was an interview with KSRC. And Ronda Rousey said she believed WWE is the S show. She don't want nothing part of it. She praises Triple H, but she doesn't want nothing to do with WWE. She said she regrets her time being with under the leadership of Mr. McMahon, but now she wish she could work on the Triple H. There's still not. You can still work there. I think Ronda's still bitter. Hopefully, she will come to her senses and Ronda Rousey did not hold back one bit. She said a lot. She said about Bruce Pritchard. A lot of the people even talk about Leah Morgan and Leah, how Leah was being talked down by Bruce Pritchard and stuff. So a lot going on with that. So hey, who knows what's going on with that? What else happened? No, it's Patrick Mahomes. CM Punk even did this right here. Don't know why he did that. Don't know what he's trying to go get insinuate, but I mean that's a little bit desperate if you ask me. All right. So we're gonna end the Raw Ring Report. This has been a strong Raw Ring Report. It was this week's Raw. It was mainly The Rock and CM Punk's show. The Rock and CM Punk really dominated the show, especially CM Punk doing what he gonna decide what he's gonna do, who he's gonna be in the main event at WrestleMania for the world title, and we got The Rock bossing down Cody Rhodes. So it was a lot to digest and ingest in. So for me being Kendra Dick saying so long, thank you for watching the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show on Connect TV. We'll see you then.